Hey friends! We really hope this podcast finds you well during these crazy times, and if not, then I sincerely hope this works to cheer you up some. How could we not talk about what's on everybody's minds? So, enough with the jibber jabber intro. Let's go in.
Hi.
Hey!
So fun. So happy to be here with you.
You too.
Drinking Aperol spritzes because yesterday it was like, what'd you say? It was like 78 degrees or something insane like that. And so it's a great way to kick off spring and it's a good classic. In these times, you got to really let the creativity come. And I was thinking springtime drink, but I'm not ready for it yet. So if I'm not ready for it yet, I was just still enjoying the bourbon. The summer and the winter. That was like last week. We were like whipping those out.
Wow. That seems... We were just winter and winter
yeah,
drinking
so
last
I
week,
can't
and
just...
now it's summer drinking
Well,
already?
but I can't get into
Summer drinking.
I have a propensity toward gin. But I'm not ready to like dive into gin just yet because I'm coming off the bourbon. So I feel like this is a great, I'm not ready. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
This is a great transitionary drink for not only the winter to the summer, but
just year round. It's a year round great solid
but also
drink.
from normal life to new life.
Yeah.
Because there was normal life a week or two ago, and now there's new life. Here's to new life.
Here's to new life.
It's a new life. I like the little spin you put on it. You add some salsa to it. I think traditionally when I've had it places, it's been kind of champagne and Aperol. And I like the addition of the orange salsa. That was nice.
It's just a nice little balancer, I think.
Balancing's important. Interesting times, right? Mm-hmm. What are the fun ways you're adapting and adjusting? And because let's face it, where I was 2 weeks ago and where I am today, there was a lot of adjusting that happened that allows me to sit here with a smile on my face and be happy. And like, you know,
Really? I want to hear about your
it's
experience.
a lot of adjusting.
What was that experience?
I imagine I'm the same in most people. I'm like, I had this livelihood that provided money, and I understand the world's got to be on hold, and it's for the best. But what's going to happen? What's going to happen to my livelihood? That enters my consciousness. How long can I obviously make a lot less money? Feels like it's going to be. Feels like it.
Oh, no.
Feels like it.
Ouch. Ow. That's...
What is it going to feel like? What is it going to look like?
Yeah.
And the only way to handle that's day to day. Day by day. What's that from?
I don't know. I want to know.
So that's the fun way I'm handling
That's
finances.
a big
with
deal.
A smile. With a smile.
That's a big deal.
But is it? Only if you think about it.
Only if you think about it.
Only if you think about it. So the key is to know it's there. I know it's there. I'm not a fool. But not to think about it. Think about springtime and Aperol spritzes and feeling like I'm a kid again with a snow day every day. Those are some good parts. Mm-hmm. How's it?
This is so interesting.
Am I digging a hole somehow? Am I ripping and are you looking at me a certain way?
This is all new to me. So this is the first time.
I'm your husband, Kurt. Hi.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you.
I'm your
we
wife.
Should shake first before we get
Yes.
to kissing later. Because obviously we're just meeting. Haven't you been living with me? You don't know what I'm going through?
Well, okay. Here's the deal. If we're being honest.
Only if we're being honest.
Only if we're being honest. Otherwise, I would have been a liar.
Yeah. So go, please.
I think I've seen you go through these things. Like I see you, initially having concern like, wow, this is, could potentially be a real problem. But then I've also seen you kind of cycle through to, well, we'll just see. We'll see. Like I see you kind of as like, we'll see. And for me, looking at this whole situation, I think, I feel like because it's you, it's all going to work out. So I'm curious and excited to see how you pull this one off.
Well, I'll tell you my trick. I'll tell you my secret inside trick. I don't pull anything off. When I was 0 to 30 trying to pull things off in life, nothing ever worked. Now I just go with the flow. I stay balanced in what is as I can, as happy and smiley as I can. I go with the flow, and always magically, it's like a stream that knows where to go. Just, that's my trick. But thank you for your confidence in me.
Well, and I know that like that's your approach too. And I love that about you. I mean, that's the ultimate in faith, is that. I kind of picture it that way. I know to me, faith would look like just unwavering surrender, but knowing you're always going to be okay. And so like, that's like the best way to be. So good for you. Cheers to that.
I think I was born this way. I don't think I put any. Thank you. Thank you. I did. All right. If you say so. I felt like I always liked the funny in life. And so like that was built in.
Yeah.
Like Looney Tunes growing up. Did you get the back end of Looney Tunes?
Yeah. I mean, it was hazy. I remember being really young and watching Bugs Bunny. And like my favorite was Sylvester, Tom and Jerry.
When you say Sylvester, you mean Sylvester and Tweety?
Yeah.
Or just Sylvester?
Well, no, I loved Sylvester.
Wasn't he always giving Tweety a hard time? Or were they both equally? And it wasn't a Tom and Jerry guy.
Oh.
I was a Looney Tunes guy pretty much all the way. Tell me about Sylvester and Tweety.
I think they both annoyed each other.
So
like they
equal.
both like
All
were
right.
scutches to each
Okay,
other.
good. All right. Then,
Yeah.
You like a good scutching.
I do.
feel you always used to, there's pictures of you with your grandfather, and I'll throw them up on the YouTube.
Oh, you throw them up on the YouTube.
Oh, now I'm that guy. You're like 4 and it's Thanksgiving and you're pinching his cheek or something.
Yeah.
Like you're like, he's cutting the turkey.
Yeah.
And he had the electric one.
Yeah, that was
And
his
so like
thing.
a serious situation. And you're standing on a chair, I think. So you're a little scutch standing on a chair while your grandfather's operating on an electrical
And I'm
thing
being
that
a
can cut your
scutch.
arm off. And you're being a scutch.
Yeah.
Scutch.
I do like to be a good little scutch of ends.
Yeah, who doesn't like a good scutch? Because a scutch is only a happy jokester. You could have bad scutches.
Yeah,
but
it's
then they're
like,
not
impy or something.
Yeah, scutch is very impy. Shout out to Eric Person.
What was the cartoon with the rooster?
Foghorn Leghorn?
I feel like I saw
big guy?
I think so. And then
Yeah.
there was like a guy on a farm, like a man.
Elmer Fudd?
Oh, okay. See? If I like reach into like the way back of the memory banks, I remember seeing those things. And like my dad gave me a bunch of videos, like old cartoons. And
What kinds? What
that's
brand?
what I'm trying to remember. But I think that the Foghorn Leghorn was definitely one. And then there's another one with a gingerbread man. And he gets up and he's singing. And it was an old one. And maybe even like old Mickey Mouse. I don't know.
When you say old Mickey Mouse, do you mean like black and white Mickey Mouse? Or like how old?
I don't think black and white Mickey Mouse.
When someone says old Mickey Mouse to me, it's funny, the age difference.
Yeah.
Black and white Mickey Mouse comes up in my head. So what's old Mickey Mouse to you?
I can't really remember. It just seems like a step above maybe whatever was after the black and white one. I'm going to guess.
Color? Do you mean color? Am I saying that right?
Yes, color.
That's
No, I meant the first iteration when it went to like real TV
okay.
color.
Good cover.
That's what I meant.
Good cover.
Who's being a scutch now?
Yeah, scutchy. I was always a scutch. I used to like, I remember I used to watch Tarzan and Abbott and Costello, totally dating myself, Sunday morning, after eating bagels, after going to church. And I just remember
What was your bagel?
Onion bagel, all the way.
Always.
Onion bagel with too much butter.
You're consistent.
Warm. I like it. I like it where you almost can't touch it.
Oh, it's the best.
And then it's like
nothing like a fresh hot bagel.
You get a little steam coming out. Hey, shout out to Grand Central Bagel, by the way. You visiting Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, or you're from here, you want to feel like you're in New York, go to Grand Central Bagel.
It's
a good bagel.
The best bagels that we have. That's the closest thing you'll get to New York. So
it could be a good bagel place in New York.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah,
it's that good.
It's that good. Mm-hmm. So,
but I never go. I like when you go and then come home with them.
Yeah, because unlike Long Island, our bagel place is 20 minutes away. Like you're on Long Island, your bagel place is 5 minutes away. It's 5 minutes away. If it's not, where are you living on Long Island? I understand that.
Where is that place? What is that town?
What is that town? Let's get back to the topic, which
Okay.
I think the main topic was, how you doing? How you handling things? I told you my journey that you weren't aware of, apparently.
Wow, way to bring it back. I forgot we were there.
I don't even take brain lube. Luckily, this guy's still ticking. I don't know how much. You never know how long your ticker is going to work, so I'm grateful.
Isn't this your ticker?
I'm grateful.
But you're calling this your ticker?
You know what? This ticks too, I guess.
Your brain.
Ticks along. Chugga, 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 chugga. You know, you never know how long you're going to have this. So I do try and enjoy it while I have it in a fun way.
You do a good job.
But to you, I want to know how you handle things.
I don't feel like much has changed for me because I've been working from home so much anyway. So what's like a couple more days. So life hasn't really changed because I'm still working and busy, and I'm still busy with school. So if anything that's really changed, I've mixed up my workouts, which I'm pretty excited about. I think that's been fun. And doing some meditations on Instagram. So I'm like excited about tomorrow.
I'm so proud of you. Really. If you follow the show, you were brought up an entertainer for the first 10 years of your life. You are. You're brought up an entertainer. And then when I started getting into podcasting, you were a little like, yeah, I don't know if I'm ever really going to do that. And then you're pretty much the co-host of Nonsense.
I would like to say I am the co-host of Nonsense.
You are a co-host. You're a co-host.
Yes.
And then
Devlin's a co-host.
And Woody's a co-host.
Yep.
And Harry's going to be a co-host. There, whoever comes on as a co-host.
I'm just probably the most regular co-host you have.
But yeah, because
we live together.
Yeah, it's so easily accessible.
So,
Want to do a show? Yeah, let's do a show.
Yeah.
You want to drink and do a show? Yeah, I'll drink and do a show. What's there to say no to?
I know, it's fun.
So how have you been handling things? What's been going on for you? And then I'll act surprised like I didn't know was happening. Ready, go.
Nothing's been going on for me.
No transition. Zero transition.
No, if anything, I just think this is so crazy.
Yes.
So I just find it fascinating. I think I'm in like major observe mode. Like I'm really kind of observing how people are handling stuff. I'm seeing how people are showing up for other people. So I see like a really cool side of it in being us going for walks and being outside and seeing so many people out. Like I think that's really awesome. And even just like being on Instagram and seeing other people who are hosting dance parties and like doing and just posting positive things to keep people feeling connected and seen and inspired and motivated and not feeling like you're alone, even though it's like, you know, can feel isolating. It can. So yeah, so it's kind of cool. I mean, it's shitty. Don't get me wrong that this whole thing's happening. But I'm just saying, like, I like seeing how people are coming together in such like a crazy time. It's like the world needed a reset.
Let's state the obvious. We're on the same page that this sucks, what's happening. But to speak to everything you said, I love the way the world's handling it. Or at least what I'm seeing. When we're out on the walks and there's people out, everyone's pretty happy.
Yeah, there's like a peace in the air. Mm-hmm.
So I like that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are affected, but look how everyone's handling it. And
at least with the situations that we're in, it's been enjoyable.
No, but you even watching, we were at the gas station, I think, and you were on Instagram, and Wonder Woman started Imagine, and then all people were singing Imagine. And I like the stuff like that and the way people are handling it and spreading peace and love and balance, most importantly.
Yeah.
I feel like the world's doing a great job. Here's to everyone. Here's to the world.
Here's to the world
we're handling
amid this crisis.
I really like the way we're handling it. I do. I like the way everyone's handling it.
And if
Much
you
respect.
don't have that experience that we're having, I'm so
find
sorry.
it. It's out there. No, find it.
Yeah,
Find it.
that's
It's around
good
the
advice.
corner. It's on Instagram. It's out there. If you're not finding it, you're not looking for it.
That's true. Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Because there's no need to sit in fear.
Shout out to the little girls, all little boys and girls who did that path over on
Oh, is it Landis Valley Road?
Landis Valley Road. There's a path, and these kids with chalk made a fantasy land for like a quarter of a mile.
It was so much fun. They had, when you first walked, there was in chalk, it was race to the line.
Yeah, there was
So
a
then,
little
like,
race.
You race, and then you walk a little bit, and then there were instructions to like trace the lines.
Follow the path, and it went crazy.
Yeah,
and
so you're like,
Jen.
I was following the path.
Yeah,
I followed that path.
you were staying true. You know,
Yeah.
I think there was a pink line and a purple line.
There was.
And I think at some point you inadvertently, so you were focused and you played all the games, and some of them.
I loved the
yeah,
games.
Yeah. It was like smile, be happy, and then there was a little game, and there was another little inspirational
One was
thing.
jumping on the boxes. That was fun.
I want to find out who those children were, and they should go on Ellen. Ellen, shout out to you. You're always keeping it happy and positive.
Yeah. Yes.
Shout out to everyone.
Everybody.
Shout out
For
to
that,
everyone.
we're just loving everyone. So, and then they had a You Are Beautiful. They had another one that said like wash your hands. And then there was like a final race, and then it said the end, but it said something really sweet at the end.
It said wash your hands.
I feel like it did.
That's hysterical. That's comical.
Or I at least saw that on chalk somewhere else on the walk.
Well, I see that I see that in my sleep.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Are you washing your hands more?
No, because I always wash my hands.
I am washing.
But but that's because I don't leave the house. If I left the house, like we went out, as soon as we walked in the house, I was like, wash your hands. So yeah, and using more hand sanitizer in the car, for sure. Are you?
Yeah. For those of you into essential oils, I highly recommend researching your antibacterial, antiviral, anti-essential oils and making your own hand sanitizer with your essential oils.
Kurt's got his own blend. You should sell it.
I'm not going to say, you know what? In honor of what a great job everyone's going to do. What a great job.
Everyone's going to do it. They're not doing it right now. Because they're going to do it now because they're going to get some free Kurt made antibacterial,
well, the recipe.
antiviral
I'm not going to
lotion.
do that.
Oh, I thought you were going to like make them and give them
Yeah,
away.
I'm just going to.
You're to start doing that.
Now that I'm also not making money, I'm going to spend money to make products and give them away.
Yeah.
That'll work.
It's
It's
good.
going to work
It's a good
out
plan.
great.
It's a good business plan.
Ready, go. If I was rich, when Devlin wins the lottery, I'll make a bunch and give it away. And Devlin's going to win the lottery.
Devlin is definitely going
as
to win
sure
the
as we
lottery.
are sitting here and you are sitting wherever you are or laying in bed, I'm going off the rails. You know how
No, I have to bring it back?
Yes, I flew a little out.
All right,
little airy.
so we've stated our opinions on the state of the world with this virus. I feel like we could probably move on to a new topic. Just going there.
If you're going there, lead it. You don't have to.
I knew
but-
you were going to say
Oh,
that.
come on. Somebody who tries to steer the show in a direction. There should be no steering in direction. Let's just like shake it off and then see what moves somebody first. Let's do that. So I like that. Because everything's got to be like.
It's got to be a game. Or
Yeah, that was
Schnurkin.
good old Schnurkin. This may be the show, but we're going to go into a zone and try and come back for one last hurrah topic.
Okay.
Which we have no idea what it is. Does any of you know what it is? Think of your guesses. If you get it right, Well, honor
here we
system.
go.
Send in if you got the guess right as to what we were going to talk about next on the
How
honor
would
system.
anybody even know that?
And if you get it right, a lot of more people. You know what? This is going to prove to you that a lot more people are psychic than you realize. Think of what we're going to talk about next. Really, take 30 seconds. If you get it right, the first person to email us at NowThatsNonsense@gmail.com on the honor system, and just say, I got it right. What kind of gift card? You know what? These are hard. I'm going to $20 gift card to the fast food place and or coffee place of your choice. And if you love Amazon, why not Amazon? Just pick a gift card where it's not too hard to send you the gift card. Pick that.
Because Kurt's always got to have a game, so this is what's happening. You're going to tell us what we think we're going to be talking
And
about.
if you got it when we start talking about it, because do you have a topic? I don't even have a topic idea.
No, I don't even have a topic idea.
So I'll be honest.
Kurt is so into this right now, honey. You're like,
I'm so into the
you're
show.
in. You're in. Because it's fun.
So, all right. Hope you have your guesses because I think this is it. OMG.
I
Two words.
I know.
I'm going to say it at the same time.
Yes.
And if you got this, email us, man.
This is going to be great.
This is.
I like that it hit us at the exact same time. Like, it was like weird.
It's like it was in the air and visited us and possessed us.
And
at
then
the
we
same
were like,
time.
what? Of course. Of course we're going to talk about.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Cobra Kai. Oh my God. Now,
honey, cheers.
If you are,
that was a magical moment, and you just saw it.
Cheers to the entire cast, crew, and everybody involved in making that. And Allie, come back, Allie.
Oh, I'm scared for Allie to come back.
Scared.
I'm scared.
Great. You have to, if you know the Karate Kid at all, you have to watch that on YouTube.
Yeah. It's basically, it's the most nostalgic
Oh my God
series right now that is like, if you love the Karate Kid, it just brings back
everything.
All the feels of the 80s and
what
Ralph Macchio's in it. Like Daniel's back, Johnny's back.
Oh, it's so great.
And it's a little cheesy. Season 1 was like, season 2 definitely laid off like the cheese. Like there was some overt cheese, I think, happening earlier in the season of, the first season, but it was still fun.
I have to jump in.
I know.
Because you're saying cheesy. Because you're saying cheesy. I just want to fine tune that.
Okay.
This is what I think what you're saying. Because cheesy could be taken different ways.
Not in a bad way.
It can be. They're cheesy, but in a funny way. They're fully aware of exactly what they're doing.
Exactly.
80s was a little cheesy, and this is a series that has remnants of that, and so it's a little cheesy.
It makes fun of itself.
Yeah, everybody's not cheesy. The young kids are all like kids.
Yeah.
It's like Johnny having a daydream about something, and it's totally 80s cheesy daydream, but his daydream would be 80s cheesy because he's like a little stuck in it.
Yeah.
And you're going to love Johnny.
Yeah.
You're going to love him.
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
The show is so good. We binge watched the first 2 seasons like it was nothing. We couldn't wait to get to it. Yeah.
I read that it's going to come back in the spring, maybe. So hopefully that's like right around the corner. So yeah, you can get it. It's on YouTube. The first 2 episodes I think are free, and then you can sign up for a YouTube. What is it? YouTube TV or YouTube something?
I think Devlin would call it a prescription. You want to get a prescription to the YouTube
or a subscription, and
first month's free. So watch the first 2 episodes. If they hook you,
can
like
bang out 2 seasons in the first month because the episodes
free.
are only half an hour, if that. They're a little under a half an hour.
And yet, is it true that every time an episode ends, I always felt like it's already, and I want the next one?
Yeah.
Like, whenever it ended, and I like how it ends too. It's very cool.
It's so
very
good.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I gotta say, I'm gonna put it up there. Favorite show right now, and a little teardrop. Maybe I'll get a tattoo teardrop in honor of Cobra Kai that the season just ended.
Okay. Okay.
We saw the last episode last night.
Yeah.
How much did you think about it since then?
I did think about it a handful of times.
Yeah, it's the finale was, if you remember high school or any, the finale
so good.
was.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
that's I like that we had that was like an instant bloop. That's our final shtick.
And Devlin, you could have guessed Cobra Kai because we've been talking about it with you. So Devlin could have had the guess of anyone.
You'll have to let us know.
Devlin can't win though. He's on the, if you're a co-host, you can't win. That'd be like a rule thing. But he should have guessed. Or not should have. Devlin could have had the guess. I feel like the show is wrapped up. Is it?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Do I read you pretty good?
You are spot on.
It was like a energy shift. So I hope you're all staying healthy out there, staying happy. You know, the facts are the facts. Deal with them as best you can, but stay as happy as you can, as balanced you can, and help
Grounding.
spread that to
Get
other
outside.
people. And to those of you who are spreading it to other people, God bless you. Just doing a bang-up job. The world feels as good as it can feel, considering.
I don't think I could sum it up any better.
I hope, for considering it's such a serious topic, I hope this was fun. Till next time, everyone. Cheers. Peace. Be well.
Cheers. Namaste. A little bit of me and a whole lot of you. Add a dash of starlight and a dozen kisses too. Then let it rise for 100 years or two. And that's the recipe for making love. And if you get it right, you'll know it. It's not like anything you've had before. And if you get it wrong, you'll know it. 'Cause it won't keep you coming back for more. Oh, I didn't get it from my grandma's book up on the shelf. Didn't get it from a magical and culinary elf. Oh, a little birdie told me you could make it all yourself. And that's the recipe for making love. And that's the recipe for making love to you. That's the recipe for making love. Yeah.